Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Michael Kunkel, Jack Laws. How y'all doing this morning? It's cold this morning. Yeah, I don't think I can handle that temperature getting that low. And I wasn't able to go up there to eat breakfast this morning. It was just too cold to ride my bicycle. Just have to try to do the lunch and the dinner today. I don't see how people handles all this cold weather. Let's see what that says there. Des Appleton. Hello to UK. I got it right here fixing to roll one. Here, roll this one. Yep, that's what we have to do. Let me get this other connected here, y'all. Good morning, Alan Davis. So how's everybody doing this morning? Yeah, I could not handle that weather up there in them states y'all living in up there in Maine and Pennsylvania. It's way too cold for me. It's cold to me where I'm at, but it ain't nowhere near the temperature that y'all live in. I just don't see how people handle it. That's like these poor homeless people living on the streets. I just don't see how they're able to handle it. The weather getting so cold. They don't even have any type of inside shelter other than staying inside a tent. Well, I cannot help that. I cannot talk so loud. They're going to pick you up on this live stream. The Chef Ben has got sick. That's all we need around here is to get sick. Had another one of them frauditors talking trash on one of my posts or saying stuff about if my subscribers are honest, all my subscribers are real. I'm not bought any bots like a lot of other channels do to try to build up my channel. I'm sure it's what that jab meant at me this morning. It just makes them jealous how EagleNick Audits has been able to get so many subscribers when today is 1 year ago today that I recorded my first video when I witnessed a Dalton Police Department violating a homeless girl's rights. Now, there is over 4 months of that year that I did not create any content or was not able to create any content. So really, I have gained all the subscribers that I have in just 8 months of creating content. Well, there's a lot of people that's real jealous about that because they have not had that type of growth on their channel, but they shouldn't blame EagleNick Audits for the way their channel goes. Now, I've noticed a lot of channels should have a lot more growth than they have. Should have a lot more subscribers than they have. and mainly because they do not utilize hashtags. Now, I put out a video explaining about using hashtags. And I've tried to help other channels grow. Good morning, Ruler. Long time no see. Long time no see. I've not seen you on a live stream in a minute. And pray tell, what would that one thing me and that eagle have in common? Thank you, Ruler. I appreciate it. Cairo Ruler. I appreciate that there. Congrats. It is good to finally be back. Well, that is about the truth, brother. Both have $0. No, that's actually the truth. That eagle on my dresser don't have no money, and neither does EagleNick Outage. But my YouTube channel is not monetized now. Hey, them boundaries are the same as always, Ruler. You know what I mean, Vern. You know, it's considered free speech as long as it don't turn into hate speech. EagleNick does not have anybody Yeah, that is the reason why I reposted them videos. You know, I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to repost my own content. You know, YouTube should at least give you the opportunity to fix whatever the issue was to be before they jump and take such a drastic measure against a channel. It was not intentional. It was only done trying to get my channel back to where it was before I had to go do 2.5 months in the Whitfield County Detention Center. I cannot reapply for monetization until March the 18th, and it usually takes about a month, so I probably won't start getting monetized again until April, so I will not receive any kind of payment until about May, if they let me be monetized again. Now, if I had seen the thing, it said, not to delete any videos to do an appeal, I might could have got that decision reversed within 2 weeks. But I had already deleted the videos to try to correct the problem, and then seen when I tried the appeal process, it said that you can only do the appeal if you've not deleted any of the videos. They were all my original content. There was nothing that I got from any other channel. You know, I was only trying to get my channel back into the algorithms that it was in. It is crazy how they expect you to keep creating content every single day, or otherwise you lose so many features. It just goes to show they don't have people actually watching your YouTube channel. They leave it up to the automated. They leave it up to AI software. You know, the last live stream I had did said that it might be the last chance I'm able to do any kind of content because I was there at trial. You know, it looks like YouTube wouldn't let it count against your channel, causing you to lose watch history because you were incarcerated, because they should know that I'm not going to be allowed to have a phone inside the jail to create new content. You know, it was totally out of my control that I was not able to do any new content for 2.5 months. Keep an eye on in here. That sounds good. Kill this live in here. I'm gonna kill mine. It's just an extremely cold day. The weather has changed a whole lot from the way it was when I got locked up. When I was convicted and locked up, the weather was still good and warm. It stayed warm until about the last week or 2 weeks before I was supposed to get out. And then the weather just turned extremely cold. Off of the stove, not in the oven. I'm just trying to tell you, it uses a lot more power for the oven than it does the stove eye. Good morning, Brax Ragdoll. Y'all say a prayer for old Chef Ben. He's sick. Now, that is one thing that I cannot afford to do is to get sick. Good morning, Ryan McCord. How you doing this morning? Good morning, JD187. So how are you doing this morning, Ryan? I heard that. Got to work outside today. Good morning, Brett. How you doing, brother? Hey, I'm just trying to keep from freezing. Me and Chef Ben was able to go up to Providence to be able to go eat breakfast. So he's making us some bacon and eggs and got 2 biscuits left. Gonna eat a biscuit. Good morning, Kia Quinn. How you doing? Kaya or Kia? How you doing this morning? Hey, it don't cost a thing to hear me say EagleNick. Oh, this. You know what I mean, Vern? Yeah, it's supposed to warm back up. Tonight it's supposed to be below freezing, but the next few nights after that it's supposed to get back all the way up to maybe 40 degrees at night. Now, every time it does that, when that rain comes back in, it causes it to drop down real cold again. EagleNick. Oh, this. You know what I mean, Vern? Well, I really can't do no screaming because my voice will crack. I'm liable to get the law called on me if I make any disturbances around here. I'm liable to wake my neighbors up. Well, Brett, somebody's got to drive them there concrete trucks. You know, we don't want no EagleNick out to get arrested again over some kind of bull crap. Hey, it's the truth, though. They like to call the law on no EagleNick audits. They're always glad to come down. Hey, it was a malicious prosecution. The whole thing was from the very start when they would go to such great lengths because of somebody exercising their constitutional rights. Yeah, they've been that way around here for a long time. And it's because nobody has never stood up to them about it. They're not used to having their authority challenged. Hello, Vegas VIPs. How you doing? Great to see you this morning. Now, the Georgia legislature, our state government, which is Republican-led, Republican-controlled, passed a new law in 2024 that went into effect July of 2024, where the 30-something misdemeanor charges were added to where you had to have a cash bail to be able to get out of jail. Now, they did that so that when a homeless person is arrested, that they can keep them in jail because they know homeless people do not have any cash to keep the homeless people off the street, so they can say, look, we don't have a problem with homelessness. Yeah, I did get demonetized. I tried submitting that video. It kept saying that the video's URL link wasn't valid. I did the best I could do, and that's all I could do. Yeah, I have considered acquiring cash, but cash is sort of a little bit hard to acquire. I do not have reliable transportation except for a bicycle. The weather has turned extremely cold. You know, they treated EagleNick audits like I committed a felony. All that I went through is all because of a misdemeanor criminal trespassing charge at the post office, or so they say. Well, I had to say this, Ruler. That would be a crime. EagleNick Audits does not commit crimes. I did not commit the criminal offense of criminal trespass. I don't lie, cheat, or steal. Well, Ryan, it is especially unreal when you did not trespass. First Amendment protected activity means that you are protected by the United States Constitution from being arrested or fined. Yeah, I eventually was arrested and received a $1,000 fine for standing up for the Constitution. You know, the First Amendment of the United States Constitution has 5 tenets, which are freedom of the press, free speech, freedom of religion, freedom to assemble, and the freedom to redress our government with our grievances. Now, the thing about it is, I was exercising all 5 tenets of the First Amendment at the United States Post Office, and everywhere that I've ever done any audits, I am a constitutionalist. I am not just a First Amendment auditor. Now, I was also exercising my Fourth Amendment rights, my Fifth Amendment rights, my Ninth Amendment rights, and my 14th Amendment rights. Now, I did not receive equal protection under the United States Constitution, which is guaranteed me by the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution. I do not know them all by heart, but I know they are 27 of them. I know the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the Sixth Amendment, the Eighth Amendment, the Ninth Amendment, and the 14th Amendment. I don't know all of the 14th Amendment by heart, but I know that we are guaranteed equal protection under the Constitution by the 14th Amendment. Now, the Ninth Amendment of the United States Constitution recognizes that we, the people of the United States of America, have even more rights than are written into the Constitution itself. So just because it is not written down does not mean that we do not have those rights. My Cash App has the $ in front, then EagleNick Audits 1967, spelled the same way as my YouTube channel, capital E, capital N, capital A, with 1967 at the end of it. Yes, sir. Thank you, Ryan McCord. That is exactly how it is. Now I will have to go to Cash App to confirm that. Please give me time to be able to do that. It does not automatically deposit it. If I try to go to Cash App while I'm on the live stream, it will kill the live stream. I really and truly appreciate anything that is sent to EagleNick via Cash App. I was expecting a payment from YouTube between January the 21st and January the 26th of $167 the last time I had looked, but since they have demonetized me, I reckon I do not even receive that money, even though I'd already earned it. The biggest majority of that was through super chats and super stickers and super thanks. Now, that was money that people sent me directly through YouTube using the supers option. And I do not know why YouTube would take that back when that money was sent. I'm sure they just kept the money and did not refund the money back to those people. You know, a super thank, a super chat, or a super sticker, when it's all said and done, I didn't receive but about 35% of it, maybe 40% anyway, because YouTube took 30% off the supers at the start with, and then they took out taxes. Ryan McCord, I thank you, brother. I really and truly appreciate it. Now, this weather's got it where I'm not able to get out very much. You know, if I had been asking people to send anything directly via Cash App, I would have got 100% of it. But I did not try to circumnavigate to stop YouTube from receiving anything. You know, I was always trying to help YouTube, help my channel, but help others as well. You know, I've tried my very best to help as many channels as I can, because there are so many YouTube channels who are not getting the subscribers or the views that they should be getting because they do not utilize hashtags. There's too many channels. They're already taking more than that, counting the taxes and stuff, Michael. You know, I don't see why YouTube would want to hurt a channel which is doing so good. I had my channel's history built up to where I was getting from 20 to 70 something thousand views on a live stream. Now it's back down to a few hundred. I had got up to over 1,000 again here the other day. That is the first time. Now, YouTube limits the amount of viewers who can come on to a live stream until you get your channel's history built up. Now, I have my channel's history built up real well. Yeah, it was beyond my control that I was incarcerated for 2.5 months, which did not allow me to create any new content. Hey, I appreciate it very much, Brad. I will be sure to go over as soon as I end the live stream and accept everything that was sent. I am truly grateful. I'm honored to have such wonderful people out there that cares about EagleNick audits and cares about my YouTube channel. You know, I stand up for the Constitution. I stand up for the red, white, and blue. I stand up for the rights of me and you. Now, there's a lot of people that wants to talk bad about EagleNick audits. I keep getting them fraudulent auditors sending messages or leaving rude or hateful comments. And I know it is only because that they are jealous of the growth of EagleNick Audit's YouTube channel. You know, it's like I said, if those channels had been utilizing hashtags, their channels would have had a lot better growth opportunity. There's too many channels that uses the video description to actually describe what is going on. Good morning, DYL. Great to see you again, my friend. Now, I'm trying to explain it that people don't have to put a description of what's going on in the video description. That there video description is the place for you to place them there hashtags to help your short video or live stream reach a larger audience. You know, people can watch the shorter the video and they can find out what's going on. Now, there is a lot of YouTube channels that takes other people's content under the banner of fair use. Now, EagleNick Audits knows what fair use is, but the only time I have ever used anyone else's content was through a remix. Don't have to have YouTube Premium to do a remix. Now, when you pay YouTube that premium, for the YouTube Premium, you can download people's videos. But like I said, the only time I have ever used any other channel's content was through a remix, and that was to help that channel. I did not do it to hinder or hurt the other channel in any way. Well, everybody, I appreciate you all for coming in. I pray that you will all have a very, very blessed day. Chef Ben brought old EagleNick his breakfast in here, so I guess I'm going to end the live stream. And I might sit here and eat me some of these good eggs and bacon and that there biscuit. But I truly and sincerely thank you all for being here. I pray that you all have a very safe and blessed day. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. Good morning, Barbara. How you doing, lady? I pray that you having a very blessed day. Oh, EagleNick out. It's just fixing to eat that there breakfast. So we was just getting ready to head out the door. Oh, yeah, I'm going to enjoy it because, like I said, it was just too cold for old EagleNick or Chef Ben to try to ride our bicycles up there to Providence Ministries this morning to eat breakfast. Now, I'm sure they was probably having some of them good old grits. I sure would have liked to have been able to get up there and get them, but I just was not able. But old EagleNick Audits loves you all and appreciates you greatly. If you are out and about in your daily lives today, no matter what time of the day it may be, morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, if you see someone who looks like they are struggling or hurting, oh, EagleNick Audits would like to ask you to please do not just pass them by. Don't turn a deaf ear or a blind eye because you never know when it could be you or someone you love and hold dear who is in the same type of situation, and their plea for help falls on a deaf ear. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. Good morning, piece of garbage. There is our Aussie buddy from Australia. How you doing? How you doing? We're going to have to hang out for a little bit now. We can't just up and leave. We've had Miss Barbara and piece of garbage come in, so I'm just going to set the phone back down here, utilizing my silent partner, my co-star, that condensed chicken noodle soup, great value condensed chicken noodle soup. Let it hold up that there phone while I try to eat a little bit of this breakfast and hang around for a little bit longer. G'day, mate. Crocodile EagleNick be the name. You know what I mean, Burn? Bacon's still raw, man. Good morning, Mama Bear, Mama Bear. It is so great to see you there. How you doing this morning? Yeah, old EagleNick is trying his best to behave. Watching it snow. Happy birthday, Miss Bella. I hope you have a great day. I wish old EagleNick out this wasn't having the trouble I'm having right now. I'd have loved to have been able to send you a birthday present. Everybody, be sure to say good happy birthday to Miss Bella. Good morning, Beer Gut Garage. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, JD, it saddened me when y'all deleted all them videos to start with. I've not looked in a while. If you have any new content, I'll be sure to check it out. Hey, they are out of school for the Christmas holidays, ain't they, JD? Good morning, Creoles. How you doing this morning? Oh, crap. Sorry about that, y'all. Just knocked that phone off. Trying to get up there and knock the phone off. Didn't mean to. Hope I didn't crack the screen more than it was already cracked. Yeah, sorry about that, Ragdoll. Didn't mean to do it. I got up, moved around, and I hit this I ended up bumping into this here storage container I got the can sitting up on, knocked it all down. It wasn't intentional. Oh, EagleNick, oh, this is 57 and it'll be 58 on my birthday if I live to see it. Here in Dalton, Georgia, I think it is 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Good morning, Donovan Russell. I might go in here and make a cup of coffee. I'll be back in just a little bit, y'all. All right. Good morning again. I'm sorry it took me so long to get back. Good morning, KTZ. How you doing this morning? I had to step away to make a cup of coffee. I appreciate you coming in. Miss KTZ, I thought you lived in Cleveland, Tennessee. That's what I thought. What I thought you said. You was in Tennessee. Good morning, Dustin Logan. How you doing, my friend? Great to see you again. Hey, I got a little small package. It had some socks in it. Was that you? Hey, I really and truly appreciate that. Yep, on that label it just said to EagleNick. Everybody, if you would and can, please go over to Michael Kunkel, the True Spitter. Go over to Michael Kunkel, the True Spitter's YouTube channel and watch them there videos. Let's help Michael build up some of them there watch hours. Yeah, see, it still helps my channel right now by getting the watch hours built up to keep building up my channel, building up my audience, so that when I am able to be remonetized, live near Lake Allatoona. I was thinking that you'd said it was in Cleveland, Tennessee. I apologize about that. I ain't been down there around Lake Allatoona in 20 years or longer. I used to love to go fishing down there. Back when I had a vehicle, I used to drive down there. The only thing about it is it's such a big lake, it was hard to find anywhere where I could catch any fish. Yes, ma'am, we sure are. Now, we've got Brett C. in between us. He lives in Calhoun. Good morning, baby Eagle. Great to see you. How you doing this morning? Hey, baby Eagle, let me give you a hint about them there shorts and videos you've been doing. If you will put hashtags in the video description, it will help you to reach a lot larger audience. Now, I have a video on my YouTube channel. If you can take the time to go through to find it, that shows exactly what I'm talking about. Good morning, Lightning Strike. How are you doing this morning? Great to see you again as well. Hey, I'm telling you, them hashtags really help. And hey, I'd like to tell you, sir, I'm honored that you call your channel Baby Eagle. We need more people to stand up for our constitutional rights. Now, if you really want your channel to grow, you need to make new content every day, as many videos as you possibly can, and cut shorts off of them. YouTube expects you to create new content every single day and as much as possible, as much as they allow until you get your channel's history built up. Good morning, Byron Carey. How you doing again? There's one of my favorite trolls. It's because of people like old Byron there that our government gets away with violating people's rights, because there's too many people like Byron that does not realize that we have those rights. That is exactly right, Miss KTZ. And at no time did EagleNick audits break any laws. Yes, ma'am, Miss KTZ. I understood that. I was just making a statement for the record just so that everybody knows. And old Brian, he's trying to say I broke the law when I did not break any laws. I mean, not Brian, Byron. Well, we did not watch much of the election coverage. We seen the next day that he had won. Now, I tell you what, I was extremely happy to find out that Mr. Darren Pierce won the election for sheriff of Whitfield County. Now, Mr. Darren Pierce is a Republican. He soundly defeated Democrat Scott Chitwood. Now, I signed the paperwork for an absentee ballot, but it was never delivered, so I never got to vote. Now, I was not convicted of a felony, but a misdemeanor. Therefore, I was entitled under the Constitution to still vote. You can vote if you are not a felony conviction. I was a misdemeanor conviction, and I was still entitled under the Constitution to vote. Yeah, the absentee ballot was never delivered to where I could fill it out and actually participate in the election. Yep, in jail, as long as you're not a convicted felon, you are still entitled Yeah, I've not been on Long Island Audit's channel in a long time. I do subscribe to LOA. I will be sure to check that out. Well, I'm going to tell you this, there is as many felons in our government as they are in jails and prisons. There is too many people within our government who violate the Constitution and violate people's constitutional rights. There is too many people within our government who uses their power and their authority to do so many things that is wrong. Hey, no, they ain't no problem whatsoever with that. Like I said, I love Long Island Audit. I always try to support other channels. I don't have no problem whatsoever with what you said there, Lightning Strike. The Long Island Audits has had his constitutional rights violated quite a few times. Now, I was honored, very much so, when Flex Your Freedoms came onto a live stream. No, EagleNick Audits loves Flex Your Freedoms. Be sure to check out my subscriptions and you will see many YouTube channels that I subscribe to. Thank you so much, Miss KTZ. You have a very, very blessed day. Be safe. And please feel free to come back at any time. You are greatly appreciated, ma'am. You too, Miss KTZ. I pray you have a very blessed day. Yeah, all they put me through over a Class B misdemeanor. And then when I got to court, they changed it from criminal trespass, damage of $500 or less, down to just a criminal trespass because they could not show any damage. The Dalton Police Department. Dalton, Georgia Police Department. But I guess we're going to go ahead and end the live stream. I thank you all for coming in and pray that you all have a very, very blessed day. EagleNick Audits loves you all and appreciates you all. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. EagleNick Audits. I am EagleNick. And I'm out.